How's it going, guys? Coffee here. Today I wanted to go over the updates for pushing the flame focus build into deep space. If you want to go ahead and do that, I did push the build all the way to 5 trillion. If you want to do that for basically the DPS kind of Ordrak dummy thing, if you want to do that. But for the most part, this is the build that I run for all my profound stuff, as well as the stuff that I was running for deep space. I did end up having to pick up a few other things. So you can see the build for profound with my current setup is like 1.5, 1.6 trillion, something like that. There's a few different things that we are doing here that we weren't necessarily doing before. I did pick up a belt with sacrifice that I'm just running for extra damage. I still have my belt with bunch. As we move into deep space, you will want to end up using the one with bunch just because you're going to need, or either bunch or just honestly a +1 max tenacity blessing. So I will end up just crafting a proper priceless belt here shortly, as soon as the next thing I get money, and then I'll just craft +1 max tenacity blessings on it. It's going to be better than anything else. But until then, these are good. I just swap on sacrifice for damage for now and bunch when I don't have it. And then we just started pushing mods to T0. We were able to push our focus speed to T0 on a couple of these. We pushed our lives to T0 here just to get us a nice little life buffer. But the big one that did end up changing here for deep space stuff is we did end up just picking up another belt here, or another chest rather, with LE res on it. This helps just ensure that our res is actually capped going into things here, or getting much closer to being capped rather. We can swap off some of this res here, like we could swap off 22% of the fire res in order to get cold and lightning res if we want, but realistically with this chest it's enough, so that is fine. Yeah, so the other things that we did end up picking up, we did end up swapping out our slate here. We had one for this one with extra skill area, is really nice. This +1 max charges was kind of cool just for when I was speedrunning T7 stuff. That was nice, but the big things you do need for deep space is you do need to make sure that you are getting your immunity to ailments. So the way that I found best to do that is to just ensure that I have enough focus speed here that I can take off one of these rings. So I can take off this ring here that has focus speed on it. I'm still over 500%. And what that means is I was able to buy up a pair of rings that were both really, really inexpensive in order to get the ailment immunities that I need, right? So I bought a Traceless Pain here for like 80 FE for trauma and wilt. And then I have the this one here, 80 FE. And then I had the Chaotic Ending here for 10 FE with double blur, plus this to get immune to freeze. And then we can also just get immune to ignite on here as well. If you actually look for ignite, we should be able to get a trinket here with immune to ignite as well. If we look for this thing, we can also get our immunities this way for the other things. If you can't get it for Scorch, you can always just roll it somewhere else. But this is a good one for your rings here to just get you fast, easy immunities as you move into deep space, and then you can kind of move forward from there. So yeah, I'll leave you with some footage from me doing deep space. It wasn't super fast. Realistically, it's just wasting a lot. But as we continue to push the gear here, actually push these mods to T0 instead of having them on T2, it will push the damage where we need to go. I will probably end up wanting to move to a new scepter with a explode on it, at least, just for the extra clear. So we're probably going to look into getting something like that and getting something like that crafted, but we need money to do that. So yeah, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. And other than that, see you in the next one. The hell is tainted? Oh. We'll take the blur effect. That's fine. God, I'm so. If imagine if I didn't have blurry on. Oh, how slow I would actually be. Never mind. Hold on. It's like I feel like I'm extra slow still. Oh. I want to be even more tanky. I'm going to lose some damage, but I think I'm going to end up needing to actually craft. Once that truth sells, I'm going to need to craft an actual proper belt. If you actually get to the point where you are having the damage to do this League mech on deep space, though, it seems like you can get quite a bit of money out of it. That's kind of crazy. Oh. How am I? Oh, okay. Believe it. Yeah, he is. I feel like my Defiance of Destiny has to be good. Or my shitty Defiance of Destiny that I have on has to be good. Which I don't know how much it is or is not saving me, to be honest. Yeah, stat stacking will always be the end all be all in this game. Like that and Gemma 1 will always be the end all be all as long as she has triple conversion. Like It's a shame that my first 4 deep space maps are stuck on this fucking boss rushing tree. I actually need to make sure I complete this map. So I need to go rush the boss real fast. Oh god, the boss is gonna be so fucking tanky, dude. To come back for the thing. I guess I don't have to click it. That's what I can do, is just not, wait, no. No, I click it. I have to click it. What am I talking about? I have no choice. Uh-oh.